Kyrie, what's up? I know you're going through a lot. We had a chance to hang out in 2016 when you represented America, when you represented the red, white, and blue. You only want to be treated fair. I was going to post something on one of my social media pages, but I decided to do it the old school way and read it out to you because you're a great person, great father, great athlete, and you believe what you believe. America is the land of the free. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and supposedly freedom to choose. Never be controlled by money. I respect you for having some integrity and being your own man. A free mind makes its own choices. An enslaved mind follows the crowd. Stand for something or fall for anything. One man can lead a revolution to stand up and fight for what's right. One choice, one word, one action can change the world. It's crazy how people hate you for being a leader. I hope your actions encourage many others to stand up and say enough is enough. Respect to you, Kyrie, and power to the people.
What's good, family? So mash that like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. Now, you might know, listen, let me tell you something right now. Me and Floyd, Patchy Barnett, me and Floyd, Moody Barnett, Mayweather, haven't always seen eye to eye, but as Floyd Mayweather's mellowed, as he's got older, I do have to respect him because not many people have been vocal on this issue. Now, I'm not going to spell out what the issue he's talking about. We don't need to spell it out on YouTube. But you might know, you can read between the lines. And if you can't read between the lines, you can look into what Floyd was referencing regarding Kyrie Irving. But very few people within the community have said a peep about anything. And that's where I am respecting Floyd later on in his life. Yeah? Don't get me wrong. 10 years ago, Floyd was a full goofy. Oh, man, the only colour that matters is green. And, he was super fruity. There's no doubt about that. Only thing Floyd cared about was himself. And he made that quite clear. He used that as a marketing point. But now, as he's got older, and I think he's reflected on what's important in life, I do respect him for standing up in these kind of cases, because what we do know is there ain't no other name standing up. Who else standing up? Oops, there ain't no one. And for him to come out, and it was quite, I feel happy for Floyd because people laughed at him, oh, he can't read and whatnot. For me, there's nothing funny about a man. To be honest, I probably took the piss as well, to be fair, at the time. But on hindsight, as we all live and we learn, it was nice to see him come out and clearly he can read now. Yeah, he's brushed up and whatnot. So that was nice as well. And I think he did it as well. To be fair, he did it as a shot to kind of reset the record on that whole reading thing. But it was quite, what's the word? It was quite fatherly of Floyd, and I felt proud of him as a man. To be fair, I felt proud of him as a man. He's finally, a lot of these rappers and famous people, they're 40-year-olds stuck in 18-year-olds' bodies. Yeah. They're all trying to be gangster, they're all trying to be cool and hip and whatnot. And don't get me wrong, Floyd tries to be cool and hip, but it's nice to see people mature and take on a more of a leadership role within the community. Because we've got plenty of gangsters or fake wannabe looking at us gangster rappers. What the community don't need is any more of them. We need some people who can stand up and have a justifiable opinion, a certified opinion. And this opinion from Floyd was the bottom line. And what I like about this particular opinion is the fact that in America in particular, Americans like to point out that the country has been, and Floyd said it, the country is based on freedom. Yeah? Bottom line. But yet, when it's convenient, people like to forget that. When it suits their narrative, they like to forget that and, all this other stuff. Yeah? There's a reason your man's made the Constitution. Bottom line. Now, I'm not an expert on the Constitution, but, yeah, simple as that. They made it, and it says some free thing. I'm not sure, I can't quote you what it says, but it says some next free thing, yeah? Everything should be free, no doubt. Every man free to make their choices, and I think what they're doing to Kyrie Irving is shocking. They're making an example of him. I can't, I can't understand it. Think about it. If all you man have had the juice, why does he need it? Why does one man need juice? Think about it. If the juice is so good, you man have had plenty of juice. Yeah? You man can have the boosters every 3 months. So you man gonna be nice, surely. Yeah. Think about it. If the juice is so good that you all took it, then what's the problem? Because you got the super duper juice, and you're getting a new one every 3 months. So what are you man worried about? Think about it. I think the stats was 95% of NBA dons have had the juice. So if you man are so super duper juiced up, you ain't got no problems, have you? Because you know what I mean? You had the super duper cabal juice in you. So you know what I mean? You ain't got nothing to worry about. If anything, you should be saying, we should be praising Kyrie's bravery for daring to interact with the world without no cabal juice. That's what we should be doing. Yeah? But instead, there's some weird fruity-tooty narrative going on. Some weird fruity-tooty agenda. Where they're trying to push this thing. I'm not sure what they're trying to push it for either, truth be known. I'm not sure what they're trying to push it for. So yeah, Floyd came out, and the reason I rate what he did so much is the fact that he did it in a political way. He didn't come out and go all Alex Jones on us. He came out and he was very objective. He did it in a way where it's actually difficult to argue against. He stuck to the basic principles. He talked in, what's the word? He talked in constitutional undertones, if you like. He didn't come out and say, there's reptiles and thing. Yeah? Because when you start doing that, I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm saying that when you start doing that, it's easy to put people in a box. He a reptile. Or he talking about reptiles. It's different when you come out and you're quoting into constitutional undertones. Oops. What can you say now? Yeah? And what you'll notice is, ain't no one saying nothing now. That's what they ain't saying. In fact, it's quite interesting. Recently, in the last few days, I've seen them in the news. I've seen them blow up. So Floyd did this message, yeah? And then a few days later, his daughter, who dropped someone, his daughter knifed someone up, yeah? All of a sudden, all that news started playing again. Yaya Mayweather, due to do 20 years in jail. I thought, wow, yeah, I haven't heard nothing on that case for 2 years, for a year. All of a sudden, Floyd comes out and speaks some real talk, and now we got this, now they're pushing the Yaya Mayweather business. I think that's, what are the chances of that? Yeah? So Floyd, I respect you. You're one of the few voices who have, and yeah, let's get something straight here. Yeah, Floyd probably himself. Yes, Floyd, you've sold out. Yes, you sold out your baby mums and you sold out your uncle and whatnot. You know what I mean? About the thing, but either way, you know what I'm saying? On this particular occasion, you did what needed to be done. You got up and you stood up to be counted half. Yeah? So I respect that. And more people should be doing the same. Because bottom line, in my opinion, if Kyrie wants to get super duper sick because he don't want no cabal juice, that's on him. We should be encouraging that. We should be encouraging, yeah, if he wants to get sick, let him get sick. Why can't we do that? But then they say, it puts pressure on the healthcare system. I don't know, maybe there should be some sort of fine. If you don't take the cabal juice and you do end up hospitalized, then maybe there should be some financial, what's it called? There should be some financial penalty. I think that's fair enough, to be honest with you. And I have certain views, and I think that how can you can't really argue with that. If I say no and I end up getting got and I'm in hospital, then fair play, because you was right and I was wrong. Because you know what I'm saying. You can't really argue with that. But what we can't do is say no, you must. That can't work. So Floyd, like I said, respect to Floyd. He out here, he holding down the trenches right now. More people need to get behind Floyd on this one. Yeah, Floyd doing his thing, no doubt.